Hi, I'm Thesaurus from Camaleon Cigars, and you're watching.
And you are watching CigarNoise Weekly. Cheers.
Thanks, gentlemen, and welcome back to CigarNoise Weekly. I'm Dave, your host, and this is your almost weekly source of news, lounges from around the world, and literally anything else we can possibly think of. This week, Cuba gets trumped. Dom reads from a Thesaurus. Ted introduces our first ever cigar of the week. And Sean shows us how a cigar improves Canadian moose calling. So fire up a Camaleon, pour yourself a Father's Day helping of Liquid Awesome. It's time to make some noise. So this week, President Trump formally announced his plans to overthrow the unfair Cuba deal enacted by the Obama administration through executive order. Here's what President Trump had to say about the Cuban embargo.
Therefore, effective immediately, I am canceling the last administration's completely one-sided deal with Cuba. We will enforce the ban on tourism. We will enforce the embargo.
All right, so there's already a lot of commentary out there about the cigar enthusiasts and whether or not we can bring Cuban cigars and rum back in the United States. All I can tell you is wait for the dust to settle, because right now things are changing faster than my luck at cards. Next up, Dom does the one thing you really wanted him to do. He reads from a Thesaurus, otherwise known as a Thesaurus.
That'll do. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of It's Me, Dom. Watch me smoke a cigar and read a Thesaurus. So today I'm smoking The Enclave by AJ Fernandez. Great smoke, excellent price point. And I'm reading Roger's Thesaurus. I don't know how much this is, but you can... But you can probably just use the internet. Let's get cracking! Okay, the letter of the day is S. Step out. If someone tells you to step out, what does that mean? Let's find out. So if someone tells you to step out, they're telling you to make whoopee. What? This is from like the Stone Age. I don't know what that means. I don't think it's supposed to mean what I think it means. Okay, here we go. If someone calls you a single woman, let's find a better way to say that. Spinster. I'm not a single woman, I'm a spinster. Never heard that before. Vestal Virgin. These are all great. I'm learning a lot today. I hope you are too. Here we go. This word I do know. Shh. With an exclamation mark. If you're playing Scrabble and you have an S and an H, use that, because it's in a thesaurus, it's gotta be a word. Let's see what it means. Hold your jaw. Not another word. Not another peep from you. Shut your face. That's my favorite. Well, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Thank you again for joining me. We'll see you next time.
Dom, ladies and gentlemen, the one man who can make even a Thesaurus interesting. You know Ted for his exceptional reviews, but today he is debuting our first ever Cigar of the Week.
Welcome to our first Cigar of the Week video. And I'm just going to be upfront with you. Listen, I say Cigar of the Week, but I can't make a promise that I'm even going to be making a video next week. And that might seem wrong, but hey, listen, how about that Kenny Rivs guy? Every week he promises you a 90-second review. When has he ever stayed under 90 seconds? Never. Never happens. Listen, Kenny, come on, man. 90 seconds is almost twice the attention span of most youth. Shorten it up, man. Shorten it up. 90 seconds. That's all we're looking for. Anyway, I'm sorry, but this week's cigar of the week, it's the Sober Mesa. That's a beautiful cigar right there, right? Sober. Nope. Mesa, an isolated flat top hill with steep sides. So an isolated flat top hill with steep sides where I could be sober. Nothing about that sounds good. And for those of you who don't know what an encyclopedia is, it's basically like, it's like Google without a power cord. It's pretty freaking amazing. I'm telling you right now, it's amazing. It's made by a company called Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. Again with a name. Listen, look at this beautiful cigar right here. I want some time to smoke it. I don't have time to be saying the name of your company. I'm wasting a lot of time. DTT. That should be the name of the company. DTT. It's fast. I got more time to smoke my cigar. That's all I'm worried about. So in my research, I found that you can buy this little gem for about $9. And for $9, this is what you get. These are the flavors. You get cocoa. You get espresso, leather, and cream. You get baking chocolate, chocolate malt, and vanilla. I mean, are we talking about a cigar here or the greatest dessert on the face of the planet? I don't know, but it sounds amazing. But then I got to the last notes and I thought to myself, grilled meat and pepper. And all the time I had my mind wrapped around dessert, I thought, the only time I've ever tasted grilled meat and pepper for dessert is if I'm having another steak for dessert, which is totally fine. It just seemed odd. Now, I've smoked a few of these, and it's pretty good. I'll admit that. This is a fine cigar. So what I want you to do is I want you to go out there, find yourself one of these Sober Mesa short Churchills, fire that bad boy up, tell me what you think. Put a community review on CigarNoise even. Let the world hear what you think about it. Alright, it's Ted. Way longer than 90 seconds. Kenny, sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm still your buddy. Let's see if this dog will hunt.
Give it up for Ted, folks. And if you got suggestions for a cigar of the week, please send them to ted@obviouslynotarealaddress.com. And as if this week couldn't get any better, we've enlisted the help of Sean, or Big Boy Running in the Noise app from the Great White North. He's going to give us a few tips on moose calling.
What's up, Noise Nation? Big Boy Running here. Welcome to my first segment on the weekly, Meanwhile in Canada. So, meanwhile in Canada, while you guys are calling in all your politicians to Congress hearings, we're gonna head into the woods today and do some moose calling and show you how the effects of a good cigar can lend to proper moose calling. So come on with us, into the woods. Here we go. Keep coming, come on. We're getting closer, I promise. Which way? This way or? That way. That way? Okay. What's that?
Keep going.
Oh, shit. All right, so we're at my prime moose calling location. So in order to really sort of track the moose, I found when if you have a few puffs of a good cigar before you start calling your moose, it affects the tenor of your voice, your chords. It takes on a more husky, melodious tone for the moose, or the moose-eye, if you're trying to attract more than one. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna light up here. I'm gonna have a few puffs, and then we're gonna get to calling some moose. Oh yeah. See, it's the pepper notes. It's the hints of leather that really, attach to the vocal cord structure that allow for a much better moose call. I'm almost ready. Okay, I think we're ready to start calling some moose, or moose-eye if you want to, call a bunch of them. Here we go. I can't really express enough how important it is to have a good cigar when you're doing moose calling in Canada. It really connects you with nature and really draws those mooses out of the woods. Okay, so here we go. I remember this one time I was out calling moose, and I had a cohiba, and okay, I'll get to it. That was a long one. We'll get to it. Here we go. Okay, moose calling in Canada. Moose, where the fuck you at, boys? We got some Americans here that wants to see ya. So come on out of them woods. Moose, where are you at? Where are you at, Moose? Moose. Okay, so there you got it. It's moose calling in Canada. I can kind of maybe hear them off in the distance. But we're gonna end it there. So I hope you liked my first segment on the Noise Weekly, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Peace.
Sean, ladies and gentlemen, teaching everybody around the world that Canadians do more than sip ginger ale and maple syrup. And lastly, we got our deal of the week. Look for the link in the description to snag this killer deal, including Black Label's Royalty, Davidoff's Winston Churchill, Crux's De Connoisseur, Warped Maestro del Tiempo, My Father's Flor de las Antillas Maduro, and that badass CigarNoise Travel Rest. As always, there's only a handful of them going up on the site, so grab them while you can. And happy Father's Day from us to you. And as we close our social media CigarNoise hashtags of the week, I'd like to say thank you very much to all of our special guests, everyone that makes this show happen each week, and Tom Thurrow for sharing his musical talent with us.